The full moon isn't till this afternoon, but I love when it's over the water and directly across from us, and I can feel it. This is about the fullest it gets. It will get fuller in the afternoon, but you won't see it. This is the fullest you'll see. Moon is an Aries moon, so I'm an Aries moon, so I think it's really cool. Aries is about yourself. I think it's ruled by the first house. I'm not the best astrologist, but it's about yourself, so I think this is going to be about our dreams coming true and what we really want for our lives. What are our dreams, our aspirations, and this is the time for that. This is the time for everyone to transition. Well, the center is going to be a gigantic aquamarine, so I'm doing aquamarine because all I've thought about with this hurricane and being flooded in and so much water is to work with the river, with its flow, and work with my life and its flow. I was pushing against it, and I know that didn't work. It didn't move for days, and when you push against something, it pushes back. So I was actually pushing my energy against it. I was a little stressed that it was so surrounding me and that the river overtook my house. But it's flowing now, and I want to make this about flow. So I am going to put the center stone to be, this is a more earth stone. Actually, it's kind of alien too. It's called lizardite. I would love a giant peridot that size because I want to represent magnesium. A lot of green stones are magnesium stones, so when you wear them, they do help you flow. That's what magnesium does in our body. It helps our cycles, our sleep, going to the bathroom, that kind of thing. It's definitely a very important mineral in this kingdom we're in. So I've got aquamarine because aquamarine is energy. It's very morphable and very fluid, like water. I use aquamarine in visuals to just wash over me. I always picture the exact color of aquamarine in a liquid form. But you can also put aquamarine in a drink and it'll help your DNA flow with all the changes that are about to happen. So I am going to do center on doing this magnesium stone lizardite. So we should have a lot of flow. I feel like I need it grounded a little more. I tend to not ground things, but I'm using black jade, and black jade is really good for sovereignty and getting rid of parasites in your life, whether it be physical, emotional, that kind of thing. So I'm going to ground it down with a piece of black jade. And then I'm going to tektite around this thing because tektites just bust open your path and help you get there. They are very galactic and alien. They come from different places. But I think everyone can handle it because I've got it on top of a giant piece of aquamarine, so I don't feel like I'm overdoing the collective. And I'm just going to come down on the points with them. This is a gigantic piece of Tibetan tektite. So it was found in Tibet, same meteorite that fell in China. I'm going to do a piece of moldavite. I only brought one piece of moldavite. I'm going to do the other side, a Tibetan tektite also. And then I'll balance the moldavite with another tektite. And then what I do have a lot of is Libyan. And Libyan tektite is a very soft tektite. It's gold, so it's very abundant. Of all of them, I think it's the most abundant one. Okay, and then another stone I love to use to open up a path for everyone is Bustamite. And so I'm gonna go in between these two. Some Bustamite, and that tends to just free up energy that's blocking. I do love Aquamarine. It is a heart stone. It's a green stone. So Aquamarine is a protective stone. It looks like it's black, but it's not. It's a green stone. But it's really good for confidence. Really good for confidence. I love giving it to somebody that's being bullied. So in a lot of ways, it's a protection stone in that it will help you get the confidence you need to not allow people to run you over. Nirvana, which is a really strong stone, helps you connect your heart and your brain. So I'm gonna add these in here. And it's joy. It's pure joy. We're gonna bring this out a lot. And I love using selenite. Selenite is pure high energy. So we'll come off the points with some selenite. Aquamarine's a hexagon, so we're going to be using 6. And then coming off of those, I'm just trying to expand the energy of the grid with more stones. So what I have a lot of to expand is I have a lot of green amethyst. I have big green amethyst points. And green amethyst, the earth had to get 900 degrees to, unless there's only been 2 mines that I know of. And that's Brazil, which is where I got these. And that mine is done. And then they just found some in Canada, and it's really pretty. I don't know how to get it yet. I'm sure someone privately is selling it. But I usually just wait till I come across it in a way that I know I'm supposed to buy. And so I will. The other amplifier I love to use is Herkimer diamonds, because they amplify in a very higher consciousness way. Ooh, look, the moon is going down. We're losing our moonlight. Maybe we'll get some sunlight. So I'm gonna add a Herkimer to this line to make it stronger. Hey, Lint! I got a kitty. I love when the kitties come. I guess some of my Herkimers are huge, some of them are. And I get my Herkimers from people that mine. It's hard to get Herkimers actually, because it is privately dug usually. There's not a lot of commercial digging for Herkimers, but there are for Tibetan black quartz. So there's a lot more of that, and they try to pass it off as Herkimers, and they actually say that they can do that. It is a different energy. I prefer one for one thing and one for another. Buddy. There's my kiki. Where's my Linty Lou? Blessing the grid, getting some snacks. I'm going to add a couple Brandberg amethysts because I love that energy. And amethyst is just really good for us getting in touch with our God side or universe or our perfect selves, and helps us get rid of the bad habits we've picked up here on Earth. So yeah, that feels really good to have that in between. I do want to add love. I didn't bring a whole lot of Let me work with this open space with the Bustamite. And I've got a rhodochrosite. And then I have 2 pieces of Sugilite, which Sugilite inside is the same mineral that makes the pink mineral, so it is love, but it's so concentrated it's a purple color. So we're gonna load up some Sugilite on this, give some extra love. I have one more Nirvana. Let's fill this up with some Nirvana. You guys are crazy. Hey, Cake Big. Okay, I'm gonna put some Lemurians in here too, and if I have space that I don't have enough. What are you guys doing? The Lemurians have imbued in them the energy of the Lemurian time. And the Lemurian time was settlers from Lyran, the originals, and Pleiades. And that time on Earth was very connected to everything. We were more 5th dimensional, so those crystals imbue that. That feels good. Okay, I do want to bring in some earth energy. I tend to forget to do that. But we have a line of jewelry coming up that's going to be called plant jewelry. And so I am going to add, I have 4 of them. So moss agate is very much, to me, a plant crystal. It's like a plant growing inside of it. It gives you earth energy. You can connect with nature elements. And it's very peaceful. Most earth energy is going to bring in the nature elements. The little divas that are here. Have it come off of 4 corners. That feels good. I'm going to scooch this over and add my citrine. Citrine's really strong. The earth gets to about 500-600 degrees. If it's real citrine, natural, this is natural. I had this piece that has a beautiful color. But it's your will, it's your gut instincts. It's the most important part of your spiritual brain. And it's abundance, it's gold. So we're going to add that because citrine is very much for your own will. Agate leaves, so I'm going to add, I have these from the Gobi Desert. It's agates. We call them candy agate. They're really cool looking, but they roll around in the desert. This one's shaped like a mushroom. So I'm going to add those to give that little earth element too. They're green. There we go. I'm going to finish with a circle stone. I'm going to stick it right here. Circle stone is, they're from England, and it's like a flint that's found where the crop circles are. And so they're very charged flint. It feels like a spinny energy to me, but it also opens up a portal to have communication. And speaking of communication, I'm going to slide in a couple alien skulls. These are my star beings, and I work with these personally, but I do sell them. I have a lot of them for sale. And they're to help you get in touch with your galactic side and be accepting of a different look. You know, what's going to happen when they do join us? You have to get used to that they look different. They look different, but there's good ones, bad ones. I believe mine are some good ones. Really good ones. I believe I'm a good one. I think that's about it. I did want to put in, I like lapis just to represent sovereignty and that we are all sovereign. I'm going to put those right in front of beings while they help work on the grid. I think that's it, and the moon's gone, sun's coming up. I got one kitty left, right? Where you going? You're gonna leave me now? Hey, Linty Lou. See sunset? The sun's about to rise, I mean. And our grid is complete. And I usually leave it here till the new moon, and it goes through hurricanes and storms, and I never lose a piece. I'm always worried about that moldavite. But it seems to just hang in there. Thank you guys. Love you. Okay, the grid is done. I'll have a separate video for the grid. On the dock, the sun's coming up. Here's my kitties waiting for me. Kiggy! Hi! Hi, Lint. Yeah!